So today's video is going to be slightly different to my usual sort of beauty or vlog type videos. This is going to be a kind of topics video all about honesty. You can probably tell from the title. Basically, is honesty the best policy? Kind of my opinions on this topic. You may disagree, but yeah, I thought I would do a kind of chatty sit down video where I'm basically just gonna throw things at you and tell you my opinions basically. Honesty as in everyday life and situations that could happen, and honesty in YouTube and blogging, because it's something that's been noticed a lot more in the last couple of years. So I thought I would give my viewpoint on that too. So yeah, if you want to find out more, carry on watching. Okay, so I see myself personally as quite an honest person, and if ever I got to lie to someone, I find that quite hard to do. Obviously I can keep a secret, like that's fine, like obviously I wouldn't just tell someone a secret, like I can keep secrets like that, but and I hope people can trust me with a secret, because I wouldn't just go and blab about it. That is something that I can keep secrets, but personally I hate lying to someone. And for example, recently I had to tell someone something and it was quite hard. Like, it's quite hard keeping that to yourself, something to yourself, and it can be daunting telling someone something. Not gonna say trying to tell you that without telling you the story is quite hard, but I don't want to kind of talk about that, so I'm not. But yeah, being honest is something that I hope a lot of people do, but I know they don't. And I personally know people who are really honest. I know people who do not like keep a lot of things bottled up and don't just tell people the truth. Now, telling people the truth is another situation where it can be one of those like, personally, I think telling a little white lie can be okay here and there. Like, for example, if you don't want to hurt someone's feelings, if you know they're going to react quite badly to something, then I would probably lie and tell them it's fine or whatever like that. But simple things like, for example, if one of my friends asked me, what do you think of this dress? And if I honestly didn't like it on them, because I'd be quite close to them anyway, I'd probably say, look, I think you could find a much nicer dress. So things like that I'd be honest with. But in day-to-day life I tend to be quite honest with people, and that may or may not kind of come across, but yeah, I'm quite an honest person, and I say limit myself to what I would say to someone, or you know what it depends really what situation you are in to how honest you can be with someone. Obviously I would never want to hurt anyone's feelings, I would never be mean or anything in a situation like that, but yeah, I think it definitely depends on what that situation is. And yeah, if you're getting me on this, I hope you are, stick with me. But yeah, just, I don't know, honesty is one of those things where, is honesty the best policy? Personally, I think yes. If you're honest, I think it's best. Like, I don't know, I think if you kind of don't and you're lying to someone, or I don't know, I think it can really sort of affect you and the other person or anyone is involved in that situation. It might not be a person, it might be something else. But yeah, it's a weird thing, honestly, because you know, and then you can know people who are almost too honest, and then when you're too honest, it can be a situation where you're almost being mean to someone, and that is where I think there's like a line where you can cross to how honest you are. But yeah, as I said, I know people who can just be like that blunt, out there, statement made, and other people, like for me, I have to really think about what I would say if I'm being honest with someone, or I suppose I don't know, it's yeah. So let me know if you are kind of an honest person in everyday life, anything you would kind of keep to yourself, or I don't know. There are things that I share with my family, there are things I share with my friends, different things, and yeah, I'm genuinely quite an honest person, and I hate to kind of keep something to myself a lot of the time. I do like to tell people, and I hate keeping it in. It's like, no. Probably tell it to someone who I would be able to trust, because I think trust and honesty kind of come together quite a lot, I think. So what I really mainly wanted to get across in this video was honesty in YouTube and blogging. I almost did a whole video on this, but I kind of wanted to slip it in somewhere in one of my videos because it's something that I've noticed a lot recently, and there's been quite a lot of controversy around this, and it's been one of those things where it's almost, I think it was on the news last year. So yeah, it's something that has been coming up, and when you are a blogger and YouTuber, you notice it so much more. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I will read a blog post or watch a YouTube video, and if sometimes they don't disclose whether it's sponsored, you can tell, and that's kind of what I'm going to be explaining. So you may know that it has now become the law that if you are paid to make a video, you have to either put it in the title of your video or your thumbnail. Now, I've never been asked to, I've never been sponsored to make a video, I've never been paid, so I've never done this, but I will make sure that I would always do it. And as I said, I'm an honest person. I can never lie to you. I can never lie and say that it's not, or promote a product that's obviously been sent to me to say that I love it. Like, I could never do that. Like, it's just not in me to do that. Same with blog posts. I have done a little disclaimer on my blog actually. But basically, if I ever get a product sent to me to review, I will always say that it's been sent to review, or if I'm ever paid to write a post or paid to make a video, I will always disclose that, because otherwise you're not being honest. And yeah, it's been one of those things that has been really talked about recently, and I don't think people understand it really. Like, I didn't first of all. I was like, what do you have to do? Because it is quite confusing sometimes, but I don't think you actually have to say if a product's been sent to you, because that's slightly different, because you're not being paid. If you're being paid, then you have to say. What do I think about being paid for a video? I totally get why people make them. That is fine. Like, I have nothing against sponsored videos. It's one of those things where a lot of people don't like them, and they'll comment if someone has like ad in the title, they'll be like, oh, she's making another like sponsored video, and that kind of annoys me, because I think that is how a lot of people make money from doing this, and yeah, I totally get why people do it. The only thing I think is that when you have ads in the title, or some people like SPON, the sponsored, in your title thumbnail, it kind of, I think, puts people off watching it sometimes. Not for me. If I like the YouTube, then I will watch it. But yeah, and a lot of people who I watch, not a lot of people, but I have watched people who I can sort of tell it's being sponsored, but they haven't disclosed it, and it is now the law, so people should be. Kind of depends on that YouTuber, but I also don't think you should be making videos like all of your videos will be sponsored, because that's not really right, and people should never be making videos or writing blog posts just for the money. I started this as a hobby, and it will probably forever be a hobby, and I thought if a company ever decided to contact me about doing a sponsored video or writing a sponsored blog post, then of course I would think about it, but I wouldn't just do it. It would have to be something that I would love to do, or a product that I would love, or a company that I love, or a new company that I thought, yeah, that could be a really good thing. I don't think I would do it if I didn't like that product, because I would feel weird promoting something that I have either never tried or didn't like. Like, that is just not me. Like, I could never do that. So if I ever did, I will always say to you, look, if I didn't like the products, I wouldn't make it, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's a weird one, and it's something that I've seen a lot recently. And yeah, actually, it kind of, what made me think about this was that I actually received an email. It was back in the summer. I think I've still got it on my phone. I won't read the email out to you, but I'll just kind of briefly summarise what it said. Let me find it. Okay, so basically this person had sent me an email to say that he's just watched a video on YouTube. First of all, it's not addressed to me. In nowhere in this email does it say my name, which makes me think it's an email that's been sent out to a lot of people. Basically, just to summarise the whole email, it's saying that he wants me to buy views. Now, I would never, ever do this. I would never buy views, never buy subscribers, I would never buy followers, that kind of thing, because why? Like, why do it? It's not gonna, it makes me so angry. It's like you're cheating yourself. Like, it's not, they're not going to be real people who are going to be watching your videos, if that makes sense. And he was a bit rude. He said, first of all, you have a lot of potential. And then he said, your pure skill and talent alone won't cut it anymore. And I was like, that is slightly rude, to be honest. So my reply was, hi, I'm not going to say his name. Thank you, first of all, for saying that I have a lot of potential, because that means a lot. However, I will be taking it off for thanks. I prefer my YouTube channel to grow just by me doing that. I'm also quite happy with the views at the moment, and if they grow, then that's a bonus. I don't think anyone should be making YouTube videos just for the views or subscribers or even money, and I certainly wouldn't buy views. I also think it's quite rude for you to say that I wouldn't be able to increase my following by myself. Which I think was a honest reply. And I really wanted to say that because it got me quite angry that he wanted me to buy views, and he left a link to like a website, which I did have a look on just out of curiosity really, and it is to buy views or subscribers or anything like that, and I'm just like, no. And I just wanted to let you know that I'd never do that, and yeah. So yeah, let me know what you think about the whole situation on YouTube and blogging with sponsored videos or ads or anything like that. Yeah, it's one that is just it really irritates me when people don't disclose whether they have been paid for that video, because a lot of the time you can tell, and it also annoys me when YouTubers or bloggers promote something and I'm like, you would never use that, like you would never buy that yourself. Like, after you kind of get to know YouTubers a bit and bloggers, and you know sort of what they would like, and a lot of the time they'll promote stuff that I think, really, you use that kind of thing. I don't know, it kind of, and then I've watched people who it really does not fit into their like normal content as well. I'm just like, well, you obviously just did that to get paid, if you know what I mean. So yeah, and there's no one in particular who I'm aiming this at. It's just something in general that I've noticed, and I know a lot of people have picked up on it as well recently, and it's sort of in the last like 2 years I would say it's really kind of come underway. And yeah, just let me know what you think. I just wanted to have a bit of a rant and a ramble about that, basically. But yeah, honesty in general, I do think honesty is the best policy, and in YouTube, as you're watching this, I will always be honest about a product as well. If I didn't like a product, I would say it. And yeah, oh, I've got a text. Who's it from? Okay. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little video. Probably wasn't little by the time I edited this. But yeah, I'm going to hopefully do some more topics videos soon. I've got something in my eye. I think I've got a hair in my eye. Oh great. Great ending, Beth. My hair is not having it today. It's like, no, I'm not going to stay straight for you, Beth, because I'm just not. Let me know any topics videos that you want me to do, and any videos in general really. I love to get kind of any ideas that you want me to do. I have a few Halloween themed videos coming up. I do love Halloween, and then after that it'll be Christmas videos. Oh my god. I'm really looking forward to that, and I am going to be doing Vlogmas again this year, which I'm super excited about. I hope I do a bit better than I did last year, because I ended up combining like a lot of days together, and I'm hoping that won't happen this year, but it probably will. But anyway, I'm going to give it my best shot. Why are we talking about Vlogmas? It's only October, Beth. Calm down. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know any of your opinions or views on this. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!